Let's see. Alright, looks like I'm live. Chest sound. Sounds like I'm a bit quiet. Let me turn that up a bit. Alright. That better? That better? Alright, sounds good enough. Gonna be playing some Master Duel today. Climbing the ladder as well as I can with the weird approximations that I call a deck. I'm gonna use this updated Shinobird deck. That's Shin. Oh, funny little play on words. It's Shino, but Shin being the Japanese word for death. So, maybe we can. Let's see. I want to go first. Actually, I think I want to go second in this deck, which is a shame. I took out the Shinonatos, or the Shinatos, just because they didn't really add much and just made the deck more difficult to use. Let's see. Let's get Sakitama. So I may normal summon itself. Then I will normal summon Aratama, allowing me to add a spirit monster from deck to hand. Let's see. Alright, not really needing any of those. Let's add Baroness. Then I'll banish Pigeon from hand to special summon Izanagi. I'll end my turn here, and then during the end phase, I will activate both Aratama and Sakatama. Now the unfortunate part is they can blow up my board. Alright, so I'm not getting exploded right now. That's good to hear. Alright. Let's see, I'm going to start by normal summoning Aratama to try and bait out a potential Ash Blossom. Looks like there is not an Ash Blossom since the effect went straight through. I'm going to activate Shinobird's, or add Shinobird's Calling, and send Shino Baron Peacock. Then activating the effect of Sakatama. Then into Calling. Sending Sakatama from my hand and Aratama from the field. To summon Shino Baron Peacock. Now I'm going to re-add Aratama and then activate the effect of Crane. And the effect of Peacock. Returning their monster to the hand. Crane will draw me a card. And then the Sakatama will add Aratama back to my hand. And now I'm just going to swing. It's not going to be game, but hey, We'll see what comes next turn. I will activate Crane, but I will not activate the return effect of Peacock. Oh, and that's the first surrender. I kind of want to see what my opponent was playing. It seems strange that a deck just missed that hard. Let's see. Match history. First win of the day from opponent's deck. Oh. Okay. Well, that explains why it was missed. It missed as hard as it did. Honestly, they should cut that down. I would just... The Red Risings don't really do anything in that deck. Wouldn't be a bad deck if they cut out the Red Risings, the Max C. Like, Max C is a good card and all, but you're going to have to be able to do something with it. In that one, the draw consistency of 1 is probably an all... It's not a card you want to gamble with. Just, like, gamble on the Max C challenge. Because if you don't draw cards off it, you're kind of just screwed. It's more important to just thin the deck at that point. Most modern decks will have a way to capitalize on the Max C going off, or not going off. Okay, that's an Axe Dragonoot. Interesting. Let's see. I'm going to start. Shino Bird Power Spot. I'm going to normal summon Nikitama. Oh, Ring of Destruction already, alright. That is unfortunate. I still get the Peacock, though, which is... so I'll just banish the Nikitama instead. For Shino Bear and Peacock. Effect Peacock will go off, returning Dragonoot to the hand. Then I'll go Shino Baroness Peacock. Special summoning Baron Shade. Now, the unfortunate part is... And the cards to hand. I, of course, want Shino Baron Peacock. From deck to hand, I'll add a copy of Shino Bird Calling from there. Then Shade Peacock will come back. I will re-add this Shino Bird Calling. So one of these two is probably going to be killed. But if he summons up Axe Dragonute to kill my Shino Bird token, I'll just kill his. I'll return it to hand and then kill him with Shino Baron. Oh, Luster Dragon. Doesn't really stop my play at all. I'll probably do the exact same thing I did last time. Just there goes my token. Okay. Good. All right. I'm going to start by activating Calling. Summoning. I will send the Shino Bird token as well as Crow from my hand. To summon Shino Baron Peacock. Special summoning. From my hand, I will summon Shade Peacock. Oh, there we go. It seemed kind of BM-y, but it wasn't. It was just off the summoning effect of Shino Baron Peacock, and I was going to make one more play just to make sure it wasn't like a mirror force or something. I was going to pull out Shino Baroness using the field spell just so I can make sure I got a clean win with that one. I kind of want to see that deck too. I'm getting a lot of, let's see, match history. I feel like I'm getting a lot of the 60 card Blue Eyes. See, that's the bigger issue here, is that there's a bunch of 60 card Blue Eyes decks that are, I have no clue why they're playing that. Does Modern Blue Eyes play 60 cards? I'm not certain, but I know for certain if it does play 60 cards, those are not the 60 cards it's playing. That is a guarantee. Alright. Pretty good starting hand. I'm going to start with the stars align above the shrine. Okay. Do I want to play into this? In perm? Alright. That's... Wow. Now I definitely can, because you just meant -1 on a crow. Okay, yeah. I'll go for Shino Baroness. Or Shade. Or Shade Baroness. Alright, on this I can add any card that mentions spirit in the name. I am going to add Salvation. And that will end my turn. This will allow me to add the ritual spell back to hand. Alright, so very risky play here. It all depends on whether or not my opponent can OTK me here. Alright. I'm not going to activate that. Unfortunately, I guess he didn't get the draws he wanted. Silver tier 3, let's go. What is going on today? I should not be going on a win streak. He was really counting on the Shinobird deck to draw him into Numeron Network. Is terraforming in this game? Okay, I actually need to see this. Is terraforming in the game? Deck building. Any deck is fine. Not accessories. Because if terraforming is in the game, then that's just bad. Terra. Maybe not. Let me try forming. No. Okay, so I guess not. So, okay, I guess terraforming's not in the game, but there's a lot of better options you could go for here. Let me get some rewards real quick. Maybe I can open some more packs. I really want to finish my Dracotail Archmage deck. That would definitely be good. I need to play a different deck. Let's see if it's just that this deck is cursed. Let's do my updated Pendulum Mage. It is now Performage Art Witchcrafters. So that should be interesting. And I might be looking into really fleshing that deck out. All right. Okay. All right. I can make this work. Only have 12 cards in my extra deck. Crazy. All right. Flame Eater. Okay. Oh, Pathfinder. That's the card I was thinking of. I need to look and see if the previous deck had Pathfinder. Is this... No, it's 15 cards there. I know some decks, but I don't think many of them. Let's see. Let's see what he adds. What is it? Oh, Archmage. Okay. Can definitely... Okay, I don't really know how Archmage plays at the moment. That's a Fire Dancer. Let's start with Creation. I'll add Shimeta. Let's see. Tribute this card. Special summon one Witchcrafter monster from deck. Alright, I'm going to do that. And let me tribute a Bubble Barrier. Now, which one do I want? During damage calculation, spellcaster monster, you can reveal any number. Okay. Discard one spell. Discard one spell. Special. Tribute this card. Target one spellcaster monster in graveyard. Special summon it. I'm gonna go for Madame Vera. No, I don't want to do that. But I will, however, go Witchcrafter Confusion. Sending my Pottery and Flame Eater to summon Vice Madam. Let's see. Set Fire Dancer to the Pendulum spell. Let's see. I'm gonna destroy one card on the field. Luckily, it does not have to be a face-up card. So you, Guard Dragon Cataclysm. You can banish this card, target one Witchcrafter card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Alright, I will banish Pottery to add Creation. Oh. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to special summon a Witchcrafter. And that will be Edel. Perfect. Pottery will add Creation back to my hand. Battle phase. I'll go there. And there. How do you work? Battle. Alright. You can reveal during damage calculation, battles an opponent's monster specifically. Alright, that's fine. Got a pretty good setup here. I'll end turn there, and I can always rely on Madame Vera to protect me from one. Alright, unfortunately, Schmeta is the only... During your end phase, I wonder why this wasn't activated. Paladin of Felgrand. I'm going to have to do that. And destroy one spell card. Or spell or trap. Any more moves? Battle phase? Alright. What's he gonna do here? Okay. Yep, just gonna give up there. Alright. Let's see. And I guess just to make sure, Witchcrafter Scroll, that'll allow me to activate Vice Madam. I'm just more or less curious about Rahu Dracotail. What is this deck? I mean, Art Mage, you have Paladin of Felgrand. Yeah, I'm just gonna go here. No, I don't have anything to discard. Which Crafter Sculpt Trick Box. But that'll end this game. Alright, I kind of need this because the Planet Pathfinder to pull out the the Art Mage field spell. Not the worst play, but it's budget terraforming basically. Um, I'm having to check the deck after all of these. What is this? What the? What? I'm speechless. Can he even get Ripplebird out? He does not have 2 level 1s. Does he have level modulation? Level 3? No, I don't see any level modulation. Metal Reflect Slime. Does he have the God? What? Okay, Secretary on Dragon. Can he get that out? Warrior. No. So okay, so he has Lucius. What's your dragon? A Pan? Okay. Okay, he can get the Secretarion out. Where is your Majestus? You don't have a Majestus? No, 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 no. So these two cards are actually not this one. This one can be summoned. Secretarion can be summoned. Unsummonable, 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 unsummonable. Fiend and or there's a fairy. So that's 1, 2, oh, 3, 4. All right, so technically summonable, but wait, do you have a in your graveyard? Do you have a way to do that? That doesn't. No. Magician's left and right hand. Oh, okay. I don't see a way to do that, but if you do, and I just missed it, oh well. But I'm gonna say unsummonable. Unsummonable. What is your tuner? Flip tuner. Fear. Alright, so you have a level 2 and a level 4 tuner. Level 6. Okay, you do have level 4s here, and you do have 2 level 2s. You can get to that. Level 7. Your only way to wait. Your only way to get to this is Camellia and Dracotel Moo. Yeah, you don't have a level 5, so you can technically get to this. Impossible to summon Ripplebird. Impossible to summon Temtempo because you only have 1 level 3 without modulation and no modulation. Alright, you can summon the Eclipse Twins and Magnum Excalibur. Wait, so for warrior monsters specifically. 1, 2. Oh, okay, so you can literally only summon this with Paladin and Guardian of Felgrand. Machine. I I know I'm ripping this guy's deck apart, but what is it? What is the game plan? Lose? Wooly, you need to. Need to work on this, man. You gotta work on that. I get trying to make an interesting strategy, but it has to work. Now, if you want to learn how to make strategies that work, come to this channel, ask some questions. I do help. If you have a question about a deck building thing, I'll help. Oh, I'll help. Feel free to ask anytime. Like, technically, witchcrafters and perform mages, should they work together? Maybe. They both like spellcasters, but then again, none of the cards actually work together, so to speak. But it's that idea of the witchcrafters having any form of synergy, but I make it work. I make it work. I know how to make it work. Perform mages, get some pretty good pendulum summoning in there. You got yourself a game right there. All right. Delta of Invitation. Okay, Eldritch. Okay. Okay. Reasoning. Um level 10? I'll guess level 10 then. Yep. Oh. Maybe I should have well, you know what? No. No. I like playing into what my opponent's looking at. Oh, Inspector Border. Oh. Oh no. Cannot be normal summoned or special summoned. Neither player can activate monster effects unless. Okay, that is. Okay, so it locks me out of monster effects, but I'm not really too concerned with monster effects. Like if I'm keeping it a $1.50, because a lot of my power comes from my spells. Um, let's go normal summon Trick Clown. Oh, I don't think I get Wind Tunneler either. Maybe. No? Okay, so that would not get me a Pendulum Summon. Let's see. I'm just gonna set Fire Dancer. Okay, this is not the best hand to go into this with. But I'll see what I can do. This could be bad though. Fortunately, I kind of have played my hand a bit too early, showed off both of the archetypes in this deck. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see. Golden Land Forever. Delta token. This card is activated. Okay, using that for Link Spider. Let's see. Neither player can activate mon. Yes. Okay, special summons itself. I take damage. The unfortunate. Alright, so we're both limited to one monster effect right now. Because he has Link Spider, which is the requirement of a single Link monster. Alright, now we have two effects. Okay. He did have to throw away a lot for that reasoning. Alright. Okay, so he goes back down to one monster effect per turn. Before I'm guessing just going battle phase. Um, Beaten. I feel like Inspector Border would be a lot better of a card. Not better as in like good at the game, but better in the fact that it'd be less hated if it was a like 1600, because a card it could still be 2000 defense and just be a defense position card. All right, I'm going to start with normal summoning damage juggler. Then I'm going to use my one card effect this turn to summon Hat Tricker. Um, or wait, can I do this? Okay, I can activate this. Maybe because I have a pendulum card as well. Lowered its level by 1. Okay. So my only real move here is Xyz summon into Trapeze Magician. Okay, I have to. It's probably not going to go through, but I have to try and get rid of the Inspector Border. Oh, okay. They're letting the Inspector Border through. And through Witchcrafter Scroll, I get to draw a card. Alright, there's that. Main phase 2. Don't want to set that to the pendulum scale right now. That's going to have to end my turn. Let's see. There's another Eldritch. Alright, this is a game with Eldritch and interaction, but I do lose here if he's smart about it. If he's smart about it, I lose here because he goes Golden Lord into Trapeze Magician. Those both get destroyed. Oh wait, I don't lose here. What? Okay. Um, not following yet, but I'm assuming I'm about to find out. Okay. Oh wait, you know what? Actually, did he make that play to get around the Trapeze Magician's effect? Maybe, possibly. I mean, definitely to beat over Trapeze Magician, but now he has an 1800 attack point monster that he can then use to beat over what Trapeze Magician summons, which would probably be. Is it a Fire Dancer? No. It is Plush Fire. Because through Trapeze Magician, I'd probably summon a Plush Fire, and then through the Plush Fire, I then summon something else to try and protect myself. Okay. But, oh wait, he's going for the crash anyways. Cool. I will get that. I will take that draw off of Trapeze. I will take that. All right, so it's destroying the Witchcrafter scroll, I think. Wait, is it just an effect? Spell or trap card or monster effect. It's actually insane. I mean, if it was spell or trap effect, that would still be bad for me, but the scroll was the less important one, so yeah. All right. First loss of the night. Honestly, my win streak was going a bit too long there. I was going to get a bit conceited. So luckily, a kindly toxic Eldritch player came through and put me back in my place. And I say a kindly toxic Eldritch player because I play decks called Torment and Suffering mainly, so I can't really be calling other people toxic and not myself. All right. I like to think I hold myself in these streams with an air of composure not native to my regular life. But you know what? I am the toxic gremlin. All right. Let's see. We got creation here. Cool. Let's see if I can do something with this. Dueling your mom. Okay, very very lovely. We love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. I'm gonna go Pittore here. Pittore. Um, I'm gonna go pendulum scale for her. Normal summon damage juggler. Wait, what? If two or more monsters are on the field, why can't I do this? This should count because this is not a monster I control, but it is a monster on the field, so I should be able to do that. Did they change that? You need to be making rules that buff perform mages, not tear them down further than they already are. All right, so lovely. I don't remember if I think I did choose to go second, so that's a good part. Okay. If two or more, yeah. Because it's not monsters the players control, it just has to be monsters on the field. This is still technically a pendulum monster, which means, oh, it's blue eyes. I don't like the alternative, though. Oh, wait, it's not alternative that sucks, it's jet. So hopefully I don't see that in the first 3 seconds. Okay. Let's see, there's Keeper of Dragon Magic. Hey, I run him in my Draco Tail art mage that I'm building. But we need. Alright, there's Polly. Alright, Divine Dragon of Ragnarok. Alright, so this is likely the structure deck or a slightly updated version of the structure deck. Oh, dude. You just had to kill my little guy like that? What did my little guy do? My little guy did nothing. Look at my. Dang. Poor man. Poor man. He did nothing to you. He was innocent. Alright, King Dragon. Alright. Alright, special summoning Divine Dragon, Ragnarok. Okay, so he does, I believe, either have the Lord of D, I believe. Is it Lord of D? King of Dragons? Four Eyes Nerd Dragon. Oh, oh. This is a five-headed dragon? Oh yeah. Ooh. I don't know if I have a way to beat you. Five dragon monsters must be fusion summoned. Oh. You know, I will see if I have a way to beat this. Draw big. Let's see. All right. Let's go through the paces. Banish that. And I will use that to add. I wish it wasn't just for 4 mages. Let's go Water Dancer. Set the pendulum scales. Let's normal summon you. Normal summon you. Or pendulum summon you too. Why didn't I think of that? Let's see. When a spell card or effect or a non-fusion spell costs your monster activates its effect. Let's go Witchcrafter Confusion. Confession. Prismatic. Let me go her and him. Hane. Let's see, I'm going to do that. Banish a card from the graveyard. Send one Witchcrafter card from your deck to the graveyard. Alright. Alright, so this only protects against battle. There's that. Alright, and I'm going to send Witchcrafter Scroll to the graveyard. Then I'm going to normal summon Pittore. Battle phase. No, I do not want to do that. Except, yes, now I do. Because that's going to allow me to set Pittore into defense position. Then that'll activate Hane, who will allow me to special summon a Witchcrafter. Except for Madame Verde, which I wanted Hane anyways, or Edel anyways. Just another point of synergy that you don't think to look for, but it is there. Alright. I actually did more damage in that turn. Alright, activating the effect of Witchcrafter Creation in the graveyard. Yes. Then I want to activate this effect to add a Witchcrafter spell from deck to hand. Which will be my scroll. So I don't know how they win this per se. It looks like an uphill battle here. And honestly, the one issue is, despite how small the Witchcrafter core in this deck is, it oftentimes ends up being discard one spell, special summon one Witchcrafter monster from your deck. Alright, I want that. And I'll send Witchcrafter Creation. And that'll let me activate this effect. And that trap card didn't really do anything last turn, so I want to make sure that isn't. Flute of Summoning Dragon. And this will be my Madame Verde. Madame Verde. Alright. Draw for turn. Alright. Oh, there's the surrender. Alright. Alright, I'm actually in. Okay. I'm saying this every single time, but I'm actually interested in seeing what my opponent was playing. It seemed like an interesting strategy, and honestly, a first turn five-headed dragon is no small feat, honestly. Let's see what we're working with. Mm. Let's see, Lord of D. Honestly, you take out this core, the Lord of the four cards from Divine Dragon Ragnarok and Lord of D, um, and the dragons. That's pretty good. I think the other, let's see, Dictator D. All right, he doesn't say, but I thought there was one that also counted as Lord of D, but is just better. Um, one poly is crazy if you don't have a way to cycle it back. Ultimate Fusion is technically another poly, but only for Blue Eyes cards. Um, uh, you don't really need the Lord of D or the Divine Dragon Ragnarok. King Dragon isn't very good here either. You do have the ways to get to Azure Eyes, which is good. Um, and let's see. Do they have it in this one? I actually kind of want to build a deck that's centered around let's see. Not shop. A card that requires you to tribute Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. It's pretty bad here. It's okay in Blue Eyes. Um, no. Nope. Heart of the Blue Eyes. Nope. Might not be in here. Uh, Basically, its effect is it gains attack for every dragon in the graveyard, but you have to tribute Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon to summon it. That one might be just in. Or let me see up here. Blue Eyes Shining, I think. Yeah, I kind of want to make a deck based around this. I think that could be pretty cool. Um, but yeah. So that one was actually a pretty interesting deck. Honestly, out of all of the decks I've seen today, not it's probably the best one. Although that's not really a high bar to clear, other than the Eldritch deck. Let me actually open. I got 1,000 gems saved up, so let me actually open up a pack. And I still want to open up Aerial Superiority. So let's open up a pack, or 10 packs. Hmm. Only yellows. That's not what I like to see per se. These all, alright, Magical Undertakers in here. Target one level 4 or lower spellcaster. Alright. Zoma. Sanctuary of the Spellcasters wouldn't be bad. I might actually want that for a, I kind of want to build a strategy around spell books. Alteration. That's good. That's good. More swamp mirrors. Don't really need those. And it looks like these packs are all from this. Wait, did they just open packs from this? Did they? Because a lot of these cards are what was in the decks for the the deck that I went through and was mad that nothing matched. Is that literally this? Did they do a draft tournament with like 10 packs of this? Cause there's the Magical Undertaker. I saw Felgrand, all of that stuff. A couple of Draco Tail cards. Cause honestly, if that was the case, then I take back my criticisms because that's actually kind of based. If that's what happened here, then yeah, they deserve a little bit more praise for that. All right, next up, I did get a Dictatorius, which is really good. There's a Phimenia or Phimena. All right, nothing really in here. I think for my Art Mage, I want it to be mainly Art Mage cards, so not really going for any of those. Magician's Hand. All right, yeah, I think a lot of these cards are looking like the kind of cards they had in that deck, so that might have been a lot better than I first thought. And it was just that they were running a deck that was not really supposed to exist in that sense. Let's see. I do want the higher rarity one. Let's dismantle extra cards, see what I get. Nothing much. Now let's go through selected. SRUR. One copy of that's fine. Rahu. Ooh, do I wanna add a Rahu Draco Tail? It wouldn't be a bad idea per se. Don't really need Silhouette either. This dismantling probably caused a fair few people immense pain. Getting rid of the Silhouette, getting rid of all that stuff. Oh, brings a tear to brings a tear to my rogue playing eyes. I can finish up the SRs in this deck, but I'm nowhere near the URs. Let me actually do that. Generate. There we go. There's the SRs and that one rare in there. The problem is this extra deck comes a lot from the different packs. 5 URs. Ooh, if I could afford that, I would. Let's see. I could afford 2 Saber Dancers, get that started. I think that's the next deck I'm gonna finish up is Lunalights. But I think I've played enough Perform Age, Pendulum Age. Let's play a game of Torment. Back to my classics, making all the good plays. And my voice is still destroyed to an extent. All right, I want to go first, just so I can set up my board. Oh yeah, this is a set 5 game. What is that? Not the Galatea. I know the Galatea, but what is that background? And here's to hoping I don't get lightning stormed or so no lightning storm or feather duster. That's my hopes and dreams. All right, Sky Strikers. I'm just gonna flip that face up. Then I'm also gonna summon Curse and Soul, which adds like a pretty interesting catch 22 for my opponent. When you get those two on board simultaneously, they either have to destroy them by card effect, because if they destroy one through battle over the other, then the other will activate. So either I just get to reset Curse. Yeah, so either I get to reset Curse or one of their cards gets destroyed. All right. There's Soul. There's Curse. And they get to draw only one card, which is interesting. Oh. Oh, okay, I get it. Because Soul happened in Chainlink 3. That explains that. Don't mind me seeming dumb for a second. It'll happen a lot. Not me playing with this person's spear. I mean, what? I didn't say anything. No one heard anything, and if someone clips it, then the clip is fake. No one heard anything be said. Tribute, special summon a Sky Striker. Alright. Okay, there's Hayate. Battle phase. Alright. Oh, okay, you can attack directly. Damage calculator. After damage calculations. Okay. Summoning Kagari. Cool. Okay. Wow. Actually back to 0 spell cards in grave. Alright, playing Mobilize. I do wish this card had a counter that only I could see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's only 7. Oh, he's going to set. Not activating those, so unfortunate there. Oh. How does Shizuku activate her effect? I'm going to activate Apophis. I wonder if this counts as a second activation of Max C, though. Ooh, I'm going to activate You're Finished now. So that is 10. Turn change. So I think You're Finished does go back to my... Oh, wait, no, she doesn't. Cool. Let's go Wonky Quartet, because this will actually... Oh, wait. My bad. I did not mean to cancel that. decide on that. Do you have some kind of counter that's going to somehow get over Wonky Quartet's insane ability? I am going to activate Lightning Tadiu, discarding Tiki Curse. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to not let that happen, though. Can you stop this one, though? It's just back and forth. Well, it's still going to let that go through. Okay. I will return shortly. Let's see. And your finish goes back there. Ash Blossom will stop the Lightning Tadiu. And Wonky Quartet will bounce back. Whew. Feel like I made it just in time. That'll end my turn. Alright, there's Ace 0. Okay, adding Engage. I did wipe out a bunch of spell cards there, so that's good. So first things first, Wonky Quartet's going to go off. It would have been nice if Tadiu went off, just because that would have allowed me to put another Wonky Quartet on board. There's Sky. Alright, so that's 2. Adding Mecha modules. Draw 1 card. That's 3. This is 4. That's 5. Ooh. Honestly, your finished is just kind of a middle finger to any combo oriented deck. So I think we're on 6 now. 7. Yeah, nice try, buddy. Nice try. 8. For every 3. Okay. So I think he's just going to return my entire board, at least try. Alright, he's going to attempt the wonky quartet, unfortunately for him. Nice try, buddy. Discard 1 spell, special summon this card from hand. I'm going to wait on that. Now, I might see about, I am going to, oh, right as I do it. That is perfect. Summon the Lightning Teiju, adding a card from deck to hand. That will be Swift Kapane. Kapane. Yeah, right as I use the Lightning Teiju. SP Little Knight. Gonna activate the effect of Lightning Teiju. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna activate You're Finished. Because someone wasn't keeping track of how many spell cards they used. Yep, there we go. Got the FF there. Alright. We made a Sky Striker player rage quit with a weird trap deck. That's, you know what? I'll take it. That's impressive. Alright, I'll be going first. We're at an hour, 12 minutes already. Okay, this is a hand. I guess I'll be activating Time Tearing Morganite. There we go. And let's just set Quantum Cat and Gravity Bind. Oh, this is this is, you know what? No, this is a sleeper right here. Okay, Gravity Bind doesn't really do anything against this deck, but I guess I will go Quantum Cat here and make them a light and a warrior. A warrior. I don't know why. Warrior is a bad type to put the Stewie. That Stewie thing where he does the wheat thins. Why did my voice go so weak when I said wheat thins? Alright, there's Frost. I guess if he summons the big one, Evil Twins, Kisakil, and Leela. Not the Link 2s, but the level 10, I believe it is. Oh, there's Gigantic Sprite. Cool, cool. Gravity Bind does nothing to him. Alright, so I'm guessing he's going to, from Graveyard, right? Oh, from deck. I thought he was going to go Leela there. So nothing too frightening yet. Gigantic Sprite is definitely the original attack. This card that has. Alright, so it doesn't have the attack doubling effect. So, okay, so he is going into a full Sprite combo now. Add blue. That'll add Jet. There he is. Prismatic Jet, too. Ooh. This deck is expensive. Unfortunately, on the live twin side, Gravity Bind can hit something, but for the Sprite side, I need my other card actually, which is a traffic control. Because this one stops him from using monsters that are too big, and a traffic control shuts down swarm players. So they can't just build up and swing with a bunch of monsters. Alright, we're going to Link 2 here. Sprite Elf. Okay. Let me pull this away from my phone or from my nose while I blow it. Alright. So, playing a weird amalgamation against Sprite Evil Twins. Oh, okay, so he summoned back the Leela. Let's see. Alright, another Link 2. Alright, there's Evil Twin Leela. Now, is he going into that full combo here? Alright. Bet they're wondering what that face down is. Alright. So, yep, there's Keys to Kill. Keys to Kill will summon back Evil Twin Leela. Then they go into the rank 4. Target one card. Oh, it's going to be my face down, isn't it? Yep, it's my face down. Alright, I guess I'll just activate it. Gravity Bind. Yeah. Luckily, I have already used Time Tearing Morganite, so... Oh, just going straight into battle phase. Wait a second. Okay, there we go. I didn't see. Gamma Burst. Alright, and that'll be 5,000, so I'll live with 200. That is wild. Alright. Time Tearing Morganite will draw me 2 cards. Alright, Tiki Soul and Azaroon. I can make do with that. And let me just drop this and see if it works. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You contribute... When your opponent activates, you contribute 1 other level 2, rank 2. Then if you contribute level rank 2, destroy that card. Wait a second. What's going on? Okay, he's making a chain. What is this going to do? 1 level 2, controls your engager, or special summon it. Alright. So the Leela on summon, I think, will destroy one of my cards. Oh, okay, it gets negated. What negated it? That's unfortunate. Tiki Soul gets destroyed. Their starter. I guess that'll just end my turn. Don't really have another move here. So now he's going into the Link 4. Okay, what's up next? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it negates the effect, and then if you special. Alright, alright. That's unfortunate. Didn't even go into the level 10. That's That's sad. He could have overkilled me with 4,400. Let's switch decks here. Let's go. Where is it? Where is it? No. There we go. Suffering. Let's see. Got a little over half an hour. Let's see if we can make it to gold, or at least silver 1. I want to go second with this deck. Oh, maybe I do want to go first. Yeah, I want to empty his deck out as much as possible. That was a misplay on my part already. But let's see what he can set up to stop me. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Tip. Alright, I have Sleepy Memory here. Well, that was... I kind of want to see what he was playing. The 100 gems for making it to silver 1, I guess. Wait a second. Oh my goodness. Oh, it was Wooly again. Oh, and he's playing almost the same deck. He didn't. What is this? Is it worse now? He doesn't have an Alistair the Invoker here. He's playing the same, not even the same deck. This one is actually somehow worse than the first time I played Wooly. He remembered me though. He remembered me. I mean, it makes sense that he lost that game, and I don't think he thought he was going to have it any better this time. Honestly, he was probably going to have it worse. Wooly, again, what is the odds? Especially since I ranked up. What is... Let's see if he RQs again. I want him to RQ again. And if you didn't know, by RQ, I mean Rage Quit. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Oh, I bullied a man into quitting. Okay, I believe that's Korean. I believe that's Hangul. It might be kanji. I'm not super versed in it, but I believe the more blocky lettering is Hangul, with kanji being a slightly more flowy. Although that could also just be how Master Duel is writing it. Not certain. Alright, Archfiends. If this card you control is destroyed by your opponent. Alright. Okay. Not as good as last hand, but unfortunately, Wooly is. Well, he's Wooly. I'm gonna remember that name. I might not remember much, but I'm gonna remember the name Wooly. The man who came in with one of the worst put together decks I've seen. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Typically you would go red, red Rising, but you know, hey, custom combo. It got him the Scarred Dragon Archfiend. Let's see what he does with it. Now the question is, do I gamble by putting Pretty Memory and Sleepy Memory? And do I gamble on the top three? It's turn one. That might not be the wisest option. Let's see. This card is sent from the monster zone to the graveyard. Yep. So he can activate Scarred Dragon Archfiends. Effect to summon a red Dragon Archfiend. No. No. What? This card is sent from the monster zone to the graveyard. You just. You done goofed, I guess. Ooh, he's got a pretty big deck, though. Whew. You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. Pretty Memory. Hmm. Discarding. Or, oh, wait, no. Oh, okay. That's not good. I didn't want to activate it. I wanted to select. I hate that. Let me. Alright. That's unfortunate. Let's do that. And I will do it on this one. Let's just send a quick booster, I guess. I probably should have added. Oh, wait. Pearl Lily will activate, allowing me to add a non-quick play spell. I will be adding my friend Pearly. Oh no. No. That's unfortunate. I'm going to activate Runic Smiting Storm to banish 3 cards off the top of my opponent's deck. Oof. And then I will also be activating Runic Slumber to special summon from extra deck. Alright, Runic Slumber, I will add. Let's see. Gary of the Runic Fangs. I'll add Muning. Honestly, then that'll banish the top 3 cards of my opponent's deck. Cool. So unfortunately, Muning will not be able to save me because I can't pull a card for that. But one thing I can do Alright. Wait, what? You're negating the effects you've already. Okay. I'll take it. He's negating the effect he's already negated. Cool. In perm. I don't like that. That's not good at all. Hmm. I see. I see. Well, I guess I'll just end turn there. And I get 1,000 life points. I really should have summoned Frecky there into attack position. Frecky would have he would have taken a hit. Yeah, Frecky would have taken a hit. No damage would have been dealt, and then it would have banished 2 cards. Instead, I got a card I can't use because except to gain more life points. And that was because of the Droll and Lockbird. Okay, he got Bone Archfiend back on fields. Let's see if he summons a level 2 tuner. Listen to that. I'm still surprised he didn't go for the Red Dragon or the Scarred Dragon Archfiend when he sent it to Grave for a Synchro Summon. But I'll take what I can get. Oh my god. Voice is still gone, unfortunately. Alright. Wait. Why? What? Oh, you just destroyed your own soul resonator. What? Is that a Fiendsmith? I don't like the sound of that. There's Scarred Dragon Archfiend. Alright. Okay. Okay, yep. Now you have to destroy that with Bane. 1,800? So let's see. So next turn I will be able to use my friend Pearly and... Ooh. I can't confirm. Alright, alright. So yeah, let's use my friend Pearly here. Okay. Gonna negate my friend Pearly again. I think I do lose here, but let's play it out, I guess. Not yet. Now I want to do this. Quick booster. I guess Runic Smiting Storm back into the deck. Ha, Ash Blossom. Oh. This is, Yep, there's Fiendsmith. Thought I saw that earlier. Wow. mean I got nothing I can do here, so I definitely lose this turn. Ah. Yeah, that's a Fiendsmith player for you. Already has game on board, deciding to play further. I have one deck that plays a single Fiendsmith card. It's actually my Skull Servants. Play it as a super poly target in case my opponent's playing Fiendsmith. I think, is it Lacrima? Let me see. Yeah, I think it's Lacrima. Maybe, it might be the other one. I forget which one's banned because I don't play meta trash. Ah. So you're banishing my Runic Lure on a turn you have game that I can't even use. Wait, also... Wow, this is some next level BM. He can't attack this turn now. All he had to do was not do that, but he's too busy playing Fiendsmith to actually think. Now, is he going to make the same mistake twice, or is he actually going to summon the Red Dragon Archfiend this time? Nope. He's just not going to summon it. The fact that this guy is winning is just proof that half of these cards are disgusting. He managed to not summon the Red Dragon Archfiend twice in a row, and last time he had next to nothing on board except for Bane, so it would have just been an additional 3,000 attack points. And now he has proceeded to lock himself out of attacking this turn, so he can't go for game. Is pure BM. I summoned Crimson Dragon. What did you do? In the words of Alois himself, your mom. Yeah, there it is. Supernova. Yay. A supernova he can't attack with or go for game with this turn. All for a card that he didn't need to play. To get rid of a card that wasn't going to stop him anyways because he didn't play a single quick play spell card. See everyone? This person right here, don't be them. Be someone that is expressly not this person. Alright, let me actually do this first. Oh, okay, he's not negating it now. Oh, no. Why didn't you negate it? No. He knows it's bait. He knows it was bait. Alright, I'm going to start by normal summoning Perlili. Okay. Then I'm going to chain Delicious Memory. Please negate. Please negate this one. Please. All right, I'm gonna make your mom. Okay, he did not negate that. That is. That is. I'm going to activate Stray Pearly Street. Negate. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. Yes. Do you have another negate? Yay. Okay. Alright. Revealing delicious memory. Don't have a negate. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no. No, don't be this guy. Don't be this guy. Now, okay, watch. He's gonna BM again. I bet you. He knows he has his game, so now he's gonna take another turn to BM. No shot this no shot this guy just goes straight into battle phase. If he goes yep, there it is. There it is. There it is. Yay. Yay. 11,400 total. Now he's synchro summoning again. Another Crimson Dragon. Yep, because he has to get Supernova on board to actually kill me. Because, yes. Yes. Oh, Blazar. What do you do? End phase. Yes, just because that's what you do here. You just end. Just end turn. That's what the right move here is. Yay. Maybe he only has one copy of Supernova. Yay. It's he's gonna negate it, but it does absolutely nothing to him. You're gonna negate it. Just do it. Yup. Ah. This is just go main phase or battle phase. There we go. Yeah, I forget sometimes, but no, that ad does not deserve a hand. You know what? Port. I want to say slow play. Report. Yeah. Took 3 whole turns. See, unfortunately, they don't give you a chance to actually explain what you mean, so they only have 2 options, which is slow play and modding. But that's going to be my report of the day. See, I do kind of BM, but not really, because I have runic spells. I literally can't kill someone by hitting them. It is actually impossible, or not impossible for my deck, but it's not something I can just do. Runic just doesn't hit their opponent much. But you're playing something like Red Dragon Archfiend and you're not hitting. That's just that's wrong. Alright, runic dispelling. So let's see. I'm gonna start by activating dispelling to special summon a runic monster. So let's go Munin. Activate the effect of Munin Runic Wings. I'm going to send Sleepy Memory. Or not Sleepy Memory, Pretty Memory. Oh, there's the Ash Blossom. Cool. I'm then going to activate Runic Tip. Cool. Now, do I try to go straight for a... I can add... Yeah, I'm going to have to add Alert here off of the Runic Tip. Cool, that banishes Red Eyes. Oh. Let's see. There we go. That'll do for there. I'll gain my 1,000 life points. Unfortunately, I didn't get. I had to use the tip to runic tip to get alert to my hand. All right. Let's see. Max Metal Morph. Set one Metal Morph trap from your deck. I think this has to be from. Oh wait, adds a card. Yeah, adds a card from deck to hand. That sets it directly. Okay, so after he does this, I will get the effect of dispelling. There we go. Runic dispelling. So this will force him to discard a random card from his hand, triple tactics, and then banish two. Then he's going to banish a third for Allure. Alright, that's something pretty good. Got two Bestials. Triple tactics thrust. Branded regained. Okay. So he's sending Max Metal Morph to get a Red Eyes Metal Claws Dragon. Carter normal summon from your deck to hand. I don't have another dispelling, unfortunately. That would be real funny. But, alright. Now, this one cannot be destroyed by battle. Flame Coating Metal Morph. I'll see about Delicious Memory of keeping Munin on board is that important? If he ends it here, it might be better to just not do that. Ooh, do I want to do this? You know what? Let me do it. I can take a gamble. Does he have a way to stop it, though? Alright, Max Metal Morph, tribute one face a monster, special summon. Alright. I don't know. Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon. Alright, I don't want this guy being destroyed by battle. That's going to force you to banish another card. Okay. Can you stop that? No. Oh. So it negates only, doesn't negate and destroy, and my only face-up monster has 0 attack. That's, yep, that's still in play. Sure, yeah. Really get that aggression out, brother. There we go. Eat another 1,000 life points. Take 500. You know, that's a fair trade. That is a fair trade. Freezing curses. Let's do freezing curses. Oh, I can't negate his effect. That's going to negate that, but it will not negate my allure, because technically I did play a quick play spell. Wait, what? What? You can negate the activation. Negated an activation. That sucks. That'll gain me 1,000, losing me 500, so I'm technically gaining 500 each time. Let's see. Alright, no more. You can negate a card that I'm sending. Let's see. Branded regained. Alright, that put it back into my extra deck. Okay. I do wish. Alright, so I have to hope I can get a Pearl Lily. I don't know if I survive this, though. I don't think I do. Verte Anaconda. Hopefully he wasn't hoping for Red Eyes Fusion. Do I die here, though? Alright. No, okay, I do not die yet. Unfortunately, even if I get a Verte, or even if I get a Perlili, he can just negate it with that. Alright, let's go Runic Dispelling here. Yeah, just gonna negate it. That's actually kind of annoying. I mean, yeah, he definitely wins here. I mean, it's not as bad as the BMing Red Eyes player, but and to be fair, my deck is nothing like great. In some cases, it's wildly inconsistent. Ooh, he's got the Klee. Okay, no Klee is. Oh, he's got the Apocryphort Towers, and I have the new Apocryphort Towers. That's nice. It's actually fun. Branded. Is that branded Dracotail? Yeah, that's branded Draco tail. Shoot. There's branded fusion. Following Valbaz and or Frix Frixel Fruxel Frixel. I don't know. Her. Okay, I kind of hope he doesn't summon the tax dragon. There's the mirror jade. Because there's always a mirror jade. I dare a bestial player to not summon Albion into mirror jade. They can't do it. They're physically impossible. It's physically impossible for them. I don't think I've seen a game where first turn was not Albion into Mirror Jade. There's Draco Tail. All right, we're starting to see a little custom combo now. All right, we're returning his monsters. Oh, wait. Oh, from field or graveyard. That's actually a really strong effect. Okay. Let's see if we can do something here. Ooh. I'm going to set that. I guess try to flashing fire the mirror jade. Oh. Target one face-up spell in the field, negate its effects. Alright. Then I'm going to go into Pearly Pretty Memory. Let's see. So Pretty Memory, I will activate this effect, discarding, let's discard this other copy of Pretty Memory to special summon Pearlily. Alright, so Flashing Fire will get negated. I will activate this effect to Pearlily. Okay. No. I don't want you doing that, so I'm just going to do this. Oh, is he going to fusion away the Mirror Jade? No, will that actually stop the effect, though? Oh, wait, no, he's fusing away those two. Aluber and Dracothorn into Gulamel. Alright. I'm fine with that. I just wanted the Pearly. There's my friend Pearly. Next, I'm going to activate the second effect of Pearl Lily, revealing Pretty Memory. Sure, and or spell in your opponent's graveyard or banishment on the bottom of the deck, except Dracotail Sting. Okay. Not very nice, but well within expectations. But what you seem to have forgotten is the fact that I am playing Pearly. So I will normal summon Pearly, activating his effect. Cool. Oh, there's Sleepy Memory. And I will be adding Sleepy Memory. That'll be fine there, but what I do need is my friend Pearly. Cool, cool. Which will then allow me to... Oh, wait. Oh, I should have played Sleepy Memory first. Then I could have circumvented the 500 effect. Is that effect damage? Pay 500 life points, so it's not even effect damage. Alright, I will play Sleepy Memory. So the next time I take damage, just show. What does he have? I don't like the fact that he has things. I do not want to do that. I instead want to activate the effect of Pearly. Cool, cool. No, not chaining anything. I hate the fact that this deck does that. Cool. Plump. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, I will then activate the effect here to add both Pretty Memory and Sleepy Memory to my Plump. Cool, cool. Next, I will activate the effect of Pretty Memory underneath Plump, getting rid of Shirley to siphon the Mirror Jade. What is it? Target one light or dark monster in either graveyard, banish it. Okay. What is this going to do? This card special summoned during the end phase, add one dragon monster. Alright, cool, cool. Alright, now it is tower time, baby. Now this guy knows well what the towers do. Boom. This Noir is officially a big boy. Some might even say the biggest boy. But I can make him even larger. And as long as he has 5 or more materials underneath him, he is unaffected by card effects. Cool, I will not. So I will be activating the effect of Sleepy Memory, however, which will allow me to draw a card during my opponent's standby phase. We're doing Pearly combos now. And I definitely do not hate getting Smiting Storm here. If my opponent attempts to swarm to deal with this, then I have free reign to just Smiting Storm to do a big thing. Okay, is he going to try and Little Knight this? I mean, he could try to Little Knight, or he might be Little Knighting my friend, Pearly. Alright. I'm gonna just sit. I'm gonna sit on it. Sit on this board, specifically. Let's see. Target one card. Alright, yeah, he is destroying my friend, Pearly. I'll be doing absolutely nothing about that. You know, nothing besides sitting just sitting here in defense position, with nary a care in the world. So he is going to add something, and then does have the ability to immediately fusion summon. Okay. Alright, Faimina and Mululu. Nope, nothing. Alright. While you control, your opponent cannot activate the effects of special summoned dragon or spellcaster monsters they control. Okay, okay. Special summon them, and if you do, special summon one, and if you do, place the other on the bottom of the deck. Alright, alright. I do not mind that. That's fine by me. And luckily, I'm playing Runic, so Secretarion is actually going to be becoming weaker as I play my board. Okay, yep, we're just going to be sitting here. Sitting here doing nothing. Okay, okay. Yep, yeah, yeah. You know, this whole strategy you got is expertly done. Alright, he's bringing back Little Knight. Alright, targeting a card in the graveyard. That's no longer of importance to me. What did you think that was going to do? It didn't work when you tried to affect it the first time. What are we doing here? Yeah, ending? Alright, alright, yeah. Yeah, we can end. Oh, that is beautiful. I love that. That is just excellent right there. Let's use that runic allure right there. Cool, cool. You got a negate on board? Oh, I didn't want to chain that. That actually weakens me. Because that means runic allure isn't fully in play yet, so yikes. So now runic allure isn't in play, so I only banish 4 cards, which does make Secretarian Dragon weaker. I kind of want to sit. I kind of want to leave runic allure on board right now. I really should have waited until that ended before I started a new chain for the or not a new chain, but a new activation for Smiting Storm. Okay. Oh, another sleepy memory. That's a very good one. Unfortunately, I don't really have a way to put it under Noir right now. So I might honestly just use this as a means for me to use Pretty Memory to make my Experly Noir even bigger. Or wait, he can just... If I try to do that, he can just banish away whatever I try to take, though. Oh, wait, only 2 monsters. Okay. Alright, so we're fusion summoning here. So he has 14 cards left in his deck, while I have 42. I don't want to activate that. Why is... Let me see, actually. Materials? No. influence. No, I don't want to do that. Unfortunate that the under effect of pretty memory is not. I should have just used it to siphon a card last turn. I got greedy. That's unfortunate. Oh, he's fusing Pan and Max C. Target monsters on the field, turn them to hand. It would be funny if he tries. Yep, he's trying it. He's trying it. You actually tried it. There was an attempt made. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. I'm going to set this one. So it has to banish monsters. When you activate a tracker. Yeah. Ooh. So yeah, I'm going to activate Pretty Memories effect. I'm going to siphon. Just an attempt to siphon here. So yeah, he's just going to banish our Arthalion. Yeah, banish the Arthalion. Attempt to banish Noir. That's fine. Then I'm going to Runic Golden Droplet, which is a -5. And I'll end turn there. Cool. Now, unfortunately, considering he is playing dragons, there is a non-zero chance that he can go 5-headed dragon here, which would be able to get over Noir. And that would honestly just be sad. Sad, sad. No. I do have something I can do here. So if I go Dispelling to summon Jerry, or not Jerry, Frecky. Alright, so I go Dispelling, summon Frecky, attack into SP Little Knight, because if they don't banish the Little Knight, I'm just going to attack into the Little Knight, which is a card effect, meaning Little Knight will not be doing anything there. That will allow me to take out Little Knight and get... then with Little Knight gone, I will then be one card closer to being out of 5-headed dragon range. Let's see. I'm going to activate Dispelling here to special summon from the extra deck. Now I have 3 targets for Frecky. Summon Frecky. Let's see, this only does battle or card effect destruction. Oh, battle phase skipped. Battle phase skipped. Alright, I'll just do Sleepy Memory here. Luckily, Frecky... Oh, wait, does he just banish the Frecky, though? The Frecky does come back, but I did play Runic Dispelling last turn, which means Frecky can't attack anyways. I'm saying Frecky a lot. Alright, what's your plan? Oh, and I forgot to set Slumber. That is a oopsie on my part. Alright, he's attacking into the Frecky. The Frecky is going to do things. The Frecky will be doing things. Banish the cards of your deck, good sir. Ah, you're banishing the Frecky instead. Okay, okay. So, banishing the Secretarian and probably Frecky? I don't know if that'll stop Frecky's effect, and Frecky will just be coming back on the next turn, but you know, you do you. Now, does this stop Frecky from going off? It does not stop Frecky from going off. Frecky is going to be popping off no matter what, and that is what I like to hear. Oh, there we go. There's a surrender. All right. It's probably for the best. I kind of want to see what my opponent's deck here was. All right. Yeah, that's about what I was expecting. Dracotail, Albaz, but that is kind of interesting. One level 4 lower dragon or spellcaster monster. Wait. If this card is link summoned, you can take one Mausoleum of White from your deck. Wait a second. Why is this in here? What? You have no blue eyes. This literally only works with blue eyes. Once per turn, opponent's turn, if this card is in your extra monster zone, you contribute one monster from your hand or field. Return one face-up card from the field to the hand. This card is attributed. Special summon one dragon monster from your hand and attack, and make its attack and defense 0. All right, that's pretty good. SP Little Knights generic, Mirror Jades there, Mysterion. What? Oh, okay. Lucius and Phimina. And no, Pan. Oh wait, no, not Pan. Oh, there we are. All right, so those are spellcasters. So yeah, Mysterion. Then you have Gulamel. Yep. Albion. Granite, Blazing Cartesia the Virtuous. You have one copy of Cartesia. Fallen of Albaz and one light spellcaster. Wait a second. Light spellcaster. All of those are dark. Where's... Okay, so again Cartesia. So you have two monsters that can only be summoned with Cartesia. One later Dark Dragon monster and one Dragon monster. That's good. Philia Regis. That's another one. All right. So yeah, this deck is competently put together. I would just find something that you can switch out Spirit of Blue Eyes with, because again, at current, Spirit of Blue Eyes doesn't really. Let's see. Yep, can't special summon. You cannot special summon except Dragon monsters, so it doesn't lock your opponent to Dragon monsters. Use each of the effect once per turn. When link summoned, add a Mausoleum of White and tribute the card to special summon one Blue Eyes monster from your hand or graveyard. So you have 0 of the things that this works with. Yeah, I would just... This does not belong here. Other than that, it's got meta cards in it, so I don't like it personally, but on build alone, it's competent. What was this person playing? Oh, they had a Primite Engine 2. Wow. Very, very good. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Primite, yeah. All right. Let's see. So that's probably going to have to do it for stream tonight. I will definitely be trying to get on stream tomorrow. probably going to be doing some Age of Empires or something like that. Age of Empires, going over some more Hololive and or One Piece decks. But that's going to do it for tonight's stream. Well, I hope to see you tomorrow.